Ever feel like your wallet is taking a beating every time you fill up your gas tank? Well, what if I told you you're probably wasting fuel without even realizing it? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know 20 easy ways to squeeze every last mile out of your gas tank. And trust me, number 17 is something almost nobody thinks about. 1. Check your tire pressure. Underinflated tires equals more resistance equals more gas burned. It's like running with ankle weights, unnecessary and exhausting. Low tire pressure forces your engine to work harder, which means you're burning through more fuel than necessary. Most people don't check their tire pressure regularly, but you should be doing it at least once a month more often in extreme weather conditions. The colder it gets, the more your tire pressure drops. On the flip side, excessive heat can overinflate them. That's why it's important to use a reliable tire pressure gauge and check your tires when they are cold before you start driving. Keeping your tires properly inflated can improve your gas mileage by up to 3%. That may not sound like much, but over time it adds up to serious savings. Also, don't afraid to rotate your tires every 5,000 to 8,000 miles and check for uneven wear, as that can also impact your efficiency. If your tires are balding, they not only waste fuel, but also compromise your safety. Number 2, avoid excessive idling. If you're sitting in your car waiting on your friend who just needs 5 minutes, but actually takes 20, that's fuel literally being burned away for no reason. Modern engines are designed to be fuel efficient and don't require long warm-ups even in colder weather. Idling can burn a quarter to a half gallon of fuel per hour, depending on your engine size. Imagine leaving your car running for an hour a week while waiting for someone. That's up to 2 extra gallons of gas burned each month. If you're going to be stopped for more than a minute, turn the engine off. And no, starting your car doesn't use more gas than idling. That's a myth. In fact, modern fuel injection systems use very little fuel to restart a warm engine. 3. Lighten your load. Are you driving around with a mini junkyard in your trunk? Extra weight means extra fuel consumption. Every additional 100 pounds in your vehicle can reduce your MPG by about 1%. That may not seem like much, but if you've got a lot of unnecessary items, it starts to add up. Take a look at what you're carrying around. Do you really need that set of golf clubs, those old textbooks, or that random box of junk you keep meaning to donate? The heavier your car, the harder your engine has to work. Even small things like unnecessary tools, extra sports gear, or cases of bottled water can gradually chip away at your fuel economy. Travel light and save gas. 4. Drive smoothly. Imagine your gas tank as your bank account. Every time you accelerate aggressively, you're making an unnecessary withdrawal. Rapid acceleration and hard braking reduce your gas mileage significantly. The key here is to be smooth with your driving, ease onto the gas pedal, maintain a steady speed, and anticipate traffic so you don't have to brake hard. Instead of accelerating rapidly from a stop, try gradually increasing your speed. Same goes for braking. If you can anticipate a red light ahead, let off the gas and coast instead of slamming on the brakes at the last second. Think of your car as a glass of water. If you drive too aggressively, you're going to spill fuel all over the place. Studies show that aggressive driving can lower your gas mileage by up to 30% on the highway and 40% in stop-and-go traffic. That's a huge waste of fuel and money. 5. Use cruise control. On long highway drives, cruise control can maintain a steady speed and improve fuel efficiency. Your car's cruise control system prevents unnecessary fluctuations in speed, reducing the amount of fuel wasted during acceleration. However, be cautious when using it in hilly areas. Your car may overcompensate on inclines, which could use more fuel. When driving on flat terrain, though, cruise control is a great tool to help save gas. Another trick. If your car has an eco mode setting, use it in combination with cruise control to further optimize your fuel usage. Eco mode helps adjust throttle response and transmission shifts for better efficiency. 6. Plan your trips wisely. Multiple short trips burn more fuel than one longer, well-planned trip. This is because your engine uses more fuel when it's cold, and making several short trips means your car is spending more time warming up than actually driving efficiently. Try to combine errands into one round trip rather than making separate drives. If you're heading out to get groceries, think about any other stops you need to make on the way. It's all about efficiency. Less time on the road means less fuel burned. If you have a navigation system or a fuel-saving app, use it to plan the most efficient route. Avoid heavy traffic whenever possible, as stop-and-go driving burns more gas. 7. Don't drive like a race car driver. Quick acceleration and hard braking are a surefire way to guzzle gas. You're not Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious, so ease up. Studies have shown that aggressive driving can lower your gas mileage by up to 30% on the highway and 40% in stop-and-go traffic. That means if you're driving like you're in a street race, you're paying for that extra speed at the pump. If you want to drive smarter, pretend your car has an egg on the gas pedal, press down too hard and you'll break it. The smoother you drive, the more fuel you save. 8. Turn off the AC when not needed. Air conditioning increases fuel consumption. When you run your AC, your engine has to work harder, which means it burns more fuel. If the weather's nice, roll down the windows at lower speeds. However, at highway speeds, open windows create drag, so in that case, AC might be the better option. A good rule of thumb: windows down in the city, AC on the highway. If you must use the AC, try to keep it on a lower setting and don't blast it unnecessarily. If you park in the shade or use a sunshade, your car stays cooler naturally, reducing the need for air conditioning. 9. Use the right motor oil. Your car's manual recommends a specific motor oil for a reason. Using the wrong one can actually make your engine work harder and burn more gas. Stick to the recommended grade. Look for motor oil that says energy conserving on the label. It contains friction-reducing additives that improve efficiency. Regular oil changes with the right oil can also prevent engine buildup, helping your car run more smoothly and use fuel efficiently. 10. Replace dirty air filters. A clogged air filter can suffocate your engine, reducing efficiency. Keep it clean and let your car breathe freely. If your car has an older, non-fuel injected engine, a dirty air filter can significantly lower fuel economy. However, for modern fuel-injected cars, a dirty air filter affects performance more than mileage. Either way, replacing it regularly is a good habit. Check your air filter every 12,000 to 15,000 miles and replace it if it looks dirty. A clean engine is an efficient engine. Number 11. Use synthetic motor oil. Synthetic oils reduce friction in the engine, leading to better efficiency and improved gas mileage. Unlike conventional oils, synthetic oils maintain their viscosity better in extreme temperatures, ensuring your engine runs smoothly and doesn't work harder than necessary. But here's the kicker. Using synthetic oil also helps your engine last longer, meaning fewer costly repairs down the road. You're not just saving on gas, you're saving on future maintenance headaches too. Plus, some synthetic oils are specifically designed to improve fuel economy, so be sure to look for one that's labeled as energy conserving. Number 13. Check your oxygen sensors. Oxygen sensors monitor the air-fuel mixture in your engine, and when they go bad, your car starts guzzling gas like it's at an all-you-can-drink buffet. A failing oxygen sensor can reduce fuel efficiency by up to 40%, which means you could be wasting nearly half of your fuel without even realizing it. If your check engine light is on, a faulty oxygen sensor is one of the most common culprits. Replacing it can significantly improve fuel economy and overall engine performance. Most sensors should be checked around 60,000 to 100,000 miles. Don't ignore this one. Number 14. Align your wheels. Misaligned wheels are a silent fuel killer. When your wheels aren't properly aligned, your tires drag instead of rolling smoothly, forcing your engine to work harder to move the car forward. A clear sign of misalignment is if your car pulls to one side or if your steering wheel isn't straight when driving. Regular alignments prevent unnecessary resistance, extend the life of your tires, and optimize your MPG. It's an easy fix that pays off over time. Number 15. Avoid using premium gas if unnecessary. Many people assume premium fuel equals better performance and mileage, but unless your car specifically requires it, you're just throwing money away. Most vehicles run perfectly fine on regular unleaded gas, and using premium won't magically make your car more fuel efficient. Check your owner's manual before reaching for the higher price pump handle. The difference in cost adds up fast. Why pay extra for something that gives you zero benefit? 17. Use a fuel additive. Fuel additives might sound like a gimmick, but certain ones can actually help keep your engine clean and improve efficiency. Some additives work by cleaning your fuel injectors and intake valves, helping your engine burn fuel more completely and efficiently. Not all fuel additives are created equal, so look for ones recommended by your car manufacturer. While this isn't a magic solution, it's a small investment that can lead to noticeable savings at the pump over time. 18. Drive during cooler times of the day. Believe it or not, the temperature outside affects your fuel efficiency. When it's extremely hot, your AC works harder and fuel evaporates faster, especially if your car is parked in direct sunlight. Try driving during cooler parts of the day, like early morning or late evening, to reduce strain on your engine and AC system. If possible, park in the shade or use a sunshade to keep your car cooler, reducing the need for excessive air conditioning when you start driving. Number 19. Avoid heavy traffic when possible. Stop-and-go traffic is a gas mileage killer. Constant braking and accelerating force your engine to work inefficiently, burning more fuel than steady-speed driving. Use real-time traffic apps like Google Maps or Waze to plan routes that help you avoid congestion. If your schedule allows, try driving during non-peak hours. Not only will you save fuel, but you'll also save yourself from stress and frustration. Number 20. Monitor your fuel economy. Finally, the best way to improve gas mileage is to track it. If you don't know how many miles per gallon you're currently getting, you won't know if your efforts are making a difference. Most modern cars display real-time fuel efficiency on the dashboard, but if yours doesn't, manually track your MPG by dividing miles driven by gallons filled. Apps like Fuely can help you log and analyze your fuel usage over time. By monitoring your fuel economy, you'll start noticing patterns. Maybe you'll see that driving smoothly saves you more fuel than expected, or that using cruise control on highways makes a huge difference. The more aware you are, the better choices you can make to save at the pump. So we've got minus 20 proven ways to get better gas mileage and keep more money in your pocket. If you found these tips helpful, don't stop here. Check out my other video where I break down the biggest car mistakes you need to avoid. Click on the video now, and I'll see you over there.